What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And last night, it never fails, man. Literally every time I am leaving the house or leaving the office, something else comes in. And I just realized that I don't even have my mic plugged in. Roll the intro. All right, there we go. Audio should be better. Now that the mic's plugged in. So welcome on back to TK's Garage. Guys, before we get into today's video, I got to talk about the giveaway going on the channel right now. The Ram TRX is closing out in less than 48 hours. It closes out August 2nd at midnight. We're announcing the winner on the 3rd. You don't want to miss it. Most of the extra entries, there's still some up on the merch site for people that want to pick stuff up like hats, multipliers, things of that nature on the merch site at tksgarage.com. But we launched a new combo pack that gets you 850K X entries. It's 850,000 entries per dollar spent on our tool site. There's like Apple CarPlay devices, air fresheners. I think we even put like the black trees up there now, the old school air fresheners, and all kinds of other stuff on the site. tksgarage.bigcartel.com. Everything that you purchase over there is all the same. 850KX entries until it closes out August 2nd. At that point, we're probably going to be launching something new after Roadkill on the tool site, and everything will move over to the merch site. But links are both down below if you want to look and see what's left on the merch site in terms of the extra entries. They're pretty much all gone, to be honest. And we launched that over on the tool site, tksgarage.bigcartel.com, until it closes out, or, there's 10 available at each item that's for sale. So once they sell out, that's it. That's it. There's no more entries to get after that. So once they're gone, they're gone. Links in the description down below. Somebody's about to take that TRX home. And we still have the dual Challenger giveaway, the 2020 Hellcat and the 73 Challenger project car. So last night was interesting, man. It never fails, man. As soon as you leave the office or leave the house or do whatever, like something else comes in. And I don't complain. I'm extremely accessible. I get people that DM me stuff all the time. But I think what I'm going to have to do is create like a tip email. So I probably would have saw this earlier on social if I had been going through it before I was driving. But whatever. Anywho's. So we got those images of the SuperBee, what we think is the SuperBee, yesterday. This facelifted Charger, which we think is going to make an appearance at Roadkill Night. Well, we know it's going to make an appearance on the 7th. I don't know if it's going to be at Roadkill Nights. I would assume so if they're going to announce it the day before. But, I'll put these images up here again. The exhaust system in Butter the Insider clarified that for me on that too. I guess is just emissions related. And I've seen that too. We saw that from the one that was in Arizona that had the regular front fascia on it. What? Like a year ago, maybe? And, everybody was like, that thing has a Hemi sound. It doesn't sound like a Hurricane. Well, it's a very distinct sound. A V8 has a very distinct sound compared to an inline six. I'm sorry, it just does. And I have somebody else that hit me up when I posted the video yesterday. It said the same thing, that said that car, I don't know what engine's in it. I'm not telling you that it has a 5.2 liter Hemi in it. I don't know. But they're saying that thing is way too loud. It sounds, it has a way low rumble, or, a lower rumble or sound. It doesn't have that Hurricane sound, that inline six sound. BMW guys know exactly what I'm talking about. If you put high flow cats, or take the cats, catless downpipe, and cut the mids and the cans off the back, it doesn't sound like that. It doesn't sound like an inline six car. Somebody else hit me up, and they're confirmed. Have hit me up before. They work for Stellantis. have heard this car run, and it literally doesn't sound like an inline six. Does that mean it's got the V8 in it? I don't know. I don't know. I'm willing to bet money, because this is the other thing too, right? I even said, like, looks like we're not going to get any V8s outside of Ram and Jeep at Roadkill Nights from Dodge, right? It's going to be inline sixes and insane power, from that Cat 10 or Cat X, whatever they're calling it, Hurricane engine, and the high output plus, right? We know those for sure are going to be there. For sure. We know they're going to be there. But what about this 5.2 liter V8? It shows up in all the diagnostic tools at the dealerships for Stellantis. Why would they not launch it? And, I think the SuperBee could be that model that does it. They did say they weren't going to put the Hellcat in it, right? You heard that from the Racer X video. Shout out to my guy over there, right? But they didn't say they weren't going to put a V8 in it. They didn't say that. They just said no 5.7, no Hellcat. That leaves the 6.4, which I don't see that happening, and this new 5.2 liter V8. Now, I know all about the shit that Carlos Tavares did and shutting down production on that engine, but Tim's been back for over a year. And Tim said on day one, he said this publicly, that as soon as he came in, they immediately started game planning on what they were going to do, what they were going to build, and how they got it rolling. That was what? November or December, November-ish of 2024, going into 25, somewhere around there, right? So, yeah, no, I think they've had plenty of time because there was already something in development to restart and get that engine up and moving. That said, I know it wasn't built at Saltillo, at least from what I've been able to gather yet, because every source that I have that's down there in Mexico says they ain't built no, even the ones, and I'm talking about people that are higher up at that facility, they haven't built any 5.2, and they would tell me if they did. They have some other interesting stuff if they've built down there, but you got to be careful about stuff that you put out, because I don't want to damage stuff that could be coming that's going to be awesome. And we're going to see a lot more of it here on August 6th and 7th. So, and we're allowed to tell you about it or write about it or post about it. I'm going to. So, I'm looking forward to Roadkill Nights. But I'll leave the question to you. Do you think this is a V8? I mean, looking at the images, looking at how big, and it's granted, it's not a finished car. It's a mule, clearly. You can tell it with the steel wheels and the other bullshit. It's probably an emissions car specifically. But looking at the coolers and the radiator and stuff that they have on the front of that car, that thing just doesn't sound, it just doesn't look like what I've seen in the regular Charger. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Something's off on this one. I feel like this might be that car. Just saying. But hey, I could be wrong. I say that all the time, right? And then what do we end up doing? What do I end up doing? I told you so videos. I told you so videos. Hey, I'm sure there's going to be some jackass, though, that's supposed to be a Mopar, behind the scenes guy who's going to say that this is all AI created, right? Yeah. How about getting off her ass and doing some actual journalism? But that's just me. I got to stop taking shots. I'm just so sick of, somebody else hit me up today. And I think I mentioned this in another video, that I'm so sick of just seeing the subliminal shit where and I see this guy when I'm at these events and I'm just like, But I've got a lot older and wiser and realized that, the best thing you can do to piss people off the most and win isn't like shitting on them publicly, or it's just being successful. Watching them continue to lose and get things wrong, and you continue to get things right, you automatically win. That's how that works. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends. Oh, I'm going to have so much fun at Roadkill Nights. Outside of, meeting all you guys and interacting with you guys. I had so many people that's already DM me. I don't understand this at all. I don't get this, but I get this. Yo, TK, will you sign my under my hood or under my car? And I'm just like, that shit is the weirdest thing ever, because I'm like, I just do YouTube. I don't have anything to do with the company. Why would you want me to sign your car? I mean, I do it, but I'm just like, that's crazy. It's just crazy, man. But I'm gonna have fun, man. I look forward to linking up with a bunch of you guys that watch us on a regular basis. Myself, Butter the Insider, and OC Motivator are gonna be there, and we are going to have a blast, I can tell you. And I'm looking forward to meeting as many of you guys as I can if you guys are at the show. So make sure you come through. And I might even have some like free t-shirts and some other stuff. I'm gonna see what I can bring when I'm flying. So stay tuned for that. But anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And as always, stay petty, my friends.